Kuna kitu inaitwa artificial intelligence.
That's where we want to get in.
Artificial intelligence ilinifanya ile kitu, iliniita meeting kwenye mkurugenzi
anasema my son
kaniambia touch your toes. Unaona ile unachapa unaambia ukiguza tunarudia. Ikanitandika properly.
Ukaguza.
AI imetuma wase wengi home.
So your account ya transcription ulipataje?
So actually ndio nilikuwa nakupatia hiyo story ya kufungiwa nyumba. So wakati nilikuwa naenda kufungiwa hao I said I'll never go back to. That will not happen again.
Yeah.
Sitakaa kwa nyumba na nifungiwe na I don't do something about it. So nika connect hiyo laptop yangu hiyo ya 30 minutes kuwaka modem kila kitu. Nika Google online transcription companies na hizo online opportunities, and that changed my life. Because I came across a company called Upwork. Upwork is a platform where freelancers meet with people who want jobs to be done. Upwork is like Jumia, where buyers meet sellers.
Okay.
So a freelancer, a person who needs a job done, anaenda na ipost kwa Upwork. Wewe on the other end as a freelancer unaweza bid for the job, you apply for the job.
Bid?
Yes, you bid. It's competitive, it's worldwide. That time hiyo company haikuwa kubwa sana. Ilikuwa inaitwa Odesk kitambo. It merged with another company and they formed Upwork. So nika Google hizo opportunities. Na I am telling you, in the morning nilifanya hiyo googling at around 2 p.m. I remember it vividly.
After umekuwa embarrassed.
After nimekuwa embarrassed, nili research on that company. By the time tulikuwa tuna get to 4 p.m. Nilikuwa najua everything about Upwork na sikuwa na account. At 5 p.m. Hii ni ile movie ya 24. Unakumbuka ile series ya 24?
Every
the
hour.
The following takes place between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m.
True.
So between 4 and 5 nilikuwa nimemaliza ku research hiyo kampuni. At 5:30 nili apply for an account. I got it immediately.
So it was as easy, it was just as easy as the first time where you got an online account.
Yes, then it was easy. And then again I had known the hacks. Kuna kuanga na hacks pia za application ya accounts. Sitaki kuharibia watu biashara, but
mimi naweza uliza.
Nenda kwambia off camera.
Okay.
But kuna kuanga na hacks.
VPN and all that.
Hizo proxy.
Hizo VPN wachana hizo haziwezi.
Okay.
Kuna kuanga na hacks.
Yeah.
So I applied, I got the account, and juu nikifanya research nilifanya how to write a bid. You know, a bid is like a CV. How you apply for a job. I saw a job ya ilikuwa inalipa $25. I applied for it at 5:30. By 6 I got the job. 6 p.m. I did that job overnight. I submitted the work. I was paid the next day $25. It was my first earning year transcription. I was on top of this world.
$25 was dollar ilikuwa
100. It was 2,500. But let me tell you that 2,500 was
the sweetest money.
Sijaisikia raha.
Ulipona roho.
Na ni Bamba 50. Bamba 50 tu.
Bamba 50 imagine.
From Bamba 50.
Commitment.
Now, when I got that job, I withdrew that money after 5 days. Hapo akikuwa na 5 days of holding. They hold your money after it has been paid. They hold it.
Why?
I don't know, ni escrow.
Okay.
Escrow is like a holding account where money is put. So ni kama hapo wakuwa wanashika do. It's like both of you want a job done, you're the one doing the job. So since we don't trust each other, mimi nitashikilia hii do. Wewe utanipatia hiyo pesa, wewe fanya kazi. Ukimaliza huyu aki-approve, mimi nitakulipa.
Okay.
So that's what escrow is. So that is the 5-day period. Ili withdraw your do. Amen.
The joy. You can't even explain it.
Unaona, even I'm glowing. Ilikuwa pesa tamu because I was back. Unasikia ile I am back. I was back and I was not going back to my house being locked.
So ulilipa rent na yodo ama ulifanyia?
I don't even know what I did with the money, but I just know the feeling. Yenye nilipata hiyo do.
And within these 5 days, let me ask,
Yeah.
are you allowed to continue with more documents? Unaendelea kufanya job ama?
Yes, unaendelea kubid.
Oh, okay.
Bidding is
How is this bidding taking place? Umesema ni kwamba kuandika CV. Hebu take us through that process of that your bidding.
Now, if you have that platform, because niliwakia hizi go transcript, hizo zikuwa zinanibamba. They were, the money, the pay rate was low. So bidding is where you go and tell a prospective client who's never seen you that you are the right person for the job. Imagine if a job is posted on Upwork. Upwork is global. Iko na Indians, Philippines,
So many people are
the whole world
watu
is on
wako
that platform.
Yeah.
Now it is your job to convince that client
Why
that
you're
you are
better.
the best fit for that job. Hapo unajiuza. That's why nakwambia
Unajipiga kifua.
hao watu wa kuandika emails na spelling mistakes. It shows that you're not keen. It shows you're not sensitive to detail.
Yeah.
It shows you can't do that job. Imagine you're bidding for a job ya design. Unasema wewe ni designer. You have an eye for detail. Na email yako iko na spelling mistakes. Wewe si unatuchezea?
Tupima.
Si unatupima?
Hapo uongo.
So bidding is unafanya hivyo. You have to make your CV or your
Ujichoche
application.
kabisa.
Yes, ule mse a prospective client should read your bid na sema by the way I want to work with this guy. And for me, discipline na kujituma is something that is inborn. So I even research on how to write a proposal. I'm telling guys, if you want to apply for a job, can you go and research on how to apply for a job? It's a skill in itself. It's a skill in itself which people don't pay attention to.
And do you think that kukuwa na background ya online writing ilikusaidia? Is that something that you wrote in your bidding forms, in your bidding applications?
No, I didn't write academic writing. I just wrote writing.
Oh,
because you see, writing is academic writing. Ndio iko na ethical issues, but kuna ghost writers, kuna wase wanakuanga creative writers, kuna kuanga na I don't know, but there is a lot of writing. Yeah. So people even do ebooks. People even write books on behalf of other people.
True.
Yeah, we have those guys. So just be good at what you do. Just be good. So I went and I wrote, tulikuwa tunaita killer proposal. By the way, when our former president Uhuru Kenyatta was coming in 2012, we were his guys. Were Ajira Digital. If you know a platform called Ajira.
I know Ajira.
We gave lectures on Ajira in KU. I was there.
They still those offices
Yes.
still did.
Bro Jitume.
Yes. Nimefanya hiyo.
Oh my goodness.
So now tuka apply, nikapata hiyo job. This is this is how I usually think. If I get an idea, how do you scale it? The first thing in my mind inakuanga, how does this come from being $1 idea? How does it jump from $1 to $1,000 or $10,000? So immediately nikafikiria, nikajua this is my industry, this is where I'm going to succeed. At that time I was in church, and I had not mentioned this. I'll mention maybe tukiongea about my story. Nilipata job as an accountant in Langata. I got a job as an accountant and life changed again. Life ika change. But hapo nimeenda mbele sana. Yeah, but nasema nikajiuliza, how do I scale this job ikuwe kubwa?
So from 2500
from 2500, so naona nimetoka
First
from
pay.
rent issues kwa nilikuwa naishi bed sita ya 3k. So immediately nimekio 2500, that whole month I made $130. 13k.
What?
Yes.
Kwa keja tu.
From zero.
One of the mistakes I made.
Na laptop ya toothpick.
Nilifanya makosa na hii
makosa
makosa
ilifanyika.
usijaribu kufanya.
Kosa ya hijai.
Nilifanya makosa ya hijai.
Wow.
With $130, which is 13,000 Kenya shillings, I moved to a house where I was paying 10,000 shillings as rent. Mimi nani?
Na una 13.
Na
So 3k.
Yeah.
Ya food na stima na maji.
That work I needed space, but hiyo ilikuwa ujinga. Don't do that. Your rent should be a third of what you earn.
So a third of that ingekuwa
if
4K,
you
around
yes,
4K.
around 3-4K. You will be very good if you pay a third of what you earn as rent. Unakuta kuna watu na najua mmoja ana 150,000 anaishi Lang'ata keja 85K.
What do you mean?
A friend of mine, and he is always broke.
Hananga do. Of course, how would you have money?
People respect you with big cars nini na hauna kitu.
Your rent is more than half of your salary.
Yeah, it should be a third at most.
Ni lifestyle.
Let me tell you, endeavor to live below, not within. Many people
below,
living within your means you will be broke.
Yeah.
Utakuwa umelipa expenses zako na bills, but you'll be broke. But endeavor to live below your means. Below your means means if I'm supposed to pay, if you earn 100,000 shillings, the rent you're supposed to pay is 30,000. If you get a 20,000 house, boss jump, save the 10K, save that 10,000 shillings, live below your means. So I went to a house, and that was a risk. I went to that house yenye nilikuwa nalipa 10K, yet I was earning 13. Kujiskuma. It was my way of kujiskuma because now rent ni kubwa.
And you know you can do better.
Yes.
You knew that you could earn more.
Yes.
And let me just a quick one. At this point, have you married yet? Ukihamia kwa hii nyumba ya 10K.
Uko na mtu?
Yeah,
Ulikuwa na mtu hiyo time?
Hiyo si tutaongea.
Yes. But now let me just kidogo. Okay.
So umefuga kona lazima apelekwe keja ya 10K.
Okay, so now we can move on. So from 2,500 as your first salary per se, you're earning 13 and you're in 1 month.
Yes.
When you've just started at Upwork.
Yeah.
13,000. This 2,500 was not part of the 13,000.
It was part of it.
Okay.
It was part of it. But
so let's say withdraw 13K.
No. I withdrew the 2,500.
Oh.
But cumulatively, ukifika at the end of the month when you do your hesabus, you see this is how much I paid.
Uko na 30. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so nika shift, nikaenda nikaingia kwa hiyo hao. Now my bedroom was my office. And I still had that computer ya toothpick, naitanga computer ya toothpick. And I never used to sleep. I'm telling you, I never
sleep is for the wicked.
I was working next to my bed, but I never used to utilize my bed.
Acha power nap.
Power nap ni lazima because pia mwili lazima ichoke.
Isikupige.
But for me, I was screaming, living online work. That's where hata macho yangu iliharibika.
Really?
Yeah, from looking at the computer.
Yeah, the screen a bit too much.
I was staring. I had to make it. Like there was no...
Make it or make it.
Yes.
I had
to. I didn't have, I've not grown up having people that... kuna inheritance waiting for me somewhere where I will get. It was you make it on your own. You create your own inheritance. Kuna vijana wanakaa chini wanangojea wazazi wa dedi. Ndio wachukue vitu. By the way, don't move around bragging
about your parents' money.
Property.
That's low.
That's not yours. It's not yours. It's your parents.
Waliamka wakaitengeneza.
Tengeneza yako. Talk when you're talking about what you have and yourself. Not from conning people.
Mse amefunza hata watu wake hivyo. Ukienda kwake nasikianga mtu anasema this is my daddy, this is my daddy, this is yetu. Ini ya baba yangu.
Actually,
and so young.
Actually, jifunze ku get your own things. That way utakuwa, when you say that you are hardworking and you have the fruits to prove, you can prove it. You see?
So at the time dream ilikuwa kutoka kwa block.
That was a dream.
That
is the dream of everyone in the ghetto. Every one of us was dreaming about kutoka. We used to see kids who are privileged, wako na kila kitu in life. Na that is something we used to look up to.
Yeah, of course you would admire that.
Yeah. So we had to get out. So nikaenda nikatengeneza.
So you're not sleeping.
Ni West.
Any West. Ka West.
Mimi ni hapo kwa kulala.
Nilikuwa na work night because of time difference between here and America. When it's 4 p.m. in Kenya, in some states it's 8 a.m. So kazi ilikuwa inaanza hiyo 4 p.m. So ukipata kazi nilikuwa nachukua kazi naifanya overnight. Na one thing I would like to say that is very important. Watu wengi wameniuliza about online work and how to succeed in online work. There is no substitute for hard work, boss. Kuna watu wanafikirianga that online work is where you go, ukae tu chini hivi ufinye computer na unapata do. Those are scammers. Like if it was easy to make money, everyone would have money.
Yeah.
It is not easy. Hata nikipiga hii story, si rahisi. Iko na discipline. Work ethic is work ethic.
Yeah.
Whether it's working from home or working in an office. So guys, this is not a shortcut. Once you jiambie mimi nataka kuwork online, si shortcut, you will still struggle. It is hard work, it is painful. Like nakumbuka kuna times hadi nilikuwa nasinzia tu. Kuna time nimeenda stima imepotea and I'm supposed to deliver some work. I had to get a motorbike at 3 a.m. Nikaenda hapo church, nikaambia watchman anisonge, and I did my job next to the watchman till morning. Wakati watu walikuwa naingia kwa church nilijificha wasinione, but wakati walikuwa naingia at around 6-7 hapo ndio nilikuwa natoka nimemaliza job. So sikuwa nalala. It was not an easy thing.
Again, that's another thing.
It was hard work. And ndio nilikuwa nasema I am used to hard work. I don't mind manual jobs. I wouldn't mind going back to kwa mjengo. If I had to, I would do it. Yeah.
Wow, I'm really getting inspired by that story.
Watu kuja kuniambia ati can you help me to work online, and I tell them what it entails. I tell people go research. In fact, if anyone comes to me and tells me they want to work online and they want tips, nawaambianga enda kuna platform inaitwa Upwork. Getting the account is one thing, bidding a job is another thing, scoring a job is another thing, doing the job and getting paid is another different thing. All of them involve discipline and hard work.
And you have to be good at all of that.
You have to be good. I am a top-rated freelancer, by the way. Top-rated. I have that top-rated badge. And
uko to Upwork.
Boss, with from 100% job success score. You can check it out.
From working in a laptop, to speak, to being a top-rated
freelancer. Your laptop.
Uko na hadi leo. Unafaa kuweka kama initongo memento.
Niko na ya pili sahi.
Unafaa kuinini?
Ya pili niko nayo, it's a very slow laptop.
Unafaa kuweka kwa archives.
But from then tuliendelea tu na nikaanza kumake pesa. Like I was telling you about scaling. This is how I think. Even this podcast, how will we scale it? How will we make it big?
Better.
And what I have come to realize is that success takes time.
It does.
Shuku success yenye ni overnight. Hizi vitu naonanga Instagram ati overnight success. Somebody is this young na a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. Unless you can put your hand on what they actually do.
True.
Many people are scammers. Many people do properly.
Let's not rush things. Kuna time.
Success takes time. Like hata hii podcast tujipatie like a minimum of 2 years before we can even have our names out there. Guys give up during that period.
True.
Guys think the podcasts you see that have 1 million views, 1 million subscribers,
or even 100,000,
they have taken time and they have worked hard. They didn't just come there and get where they were by just merely being there. Give it time. And I give the things I do time. And I don't give up. Even this podcast. Tutakuwa tunaifanya hata kama itakuwa na 2 views. Tutaifanya hao watu wawili ndio wetu. We will create content for them.
Grow
until the time it makes sense. Because I have seen it work in all the industries I've been there. I am a guy for startups.
Yeah.
I have started businesses from ground.
Scratch.
And right now they're doing well. Yeah. So
that's another side of him that we are going to talk about.
Yeah.
He's also a businessman. Yeah, so 13,000 hujalala. How did you now continue to grow from there? Yo usingizi yenye ulijinyima for how long ndo ukaanza kuincorporate wase wengine sasa uko now I need help?
Now, like I told you, my main aim inakuanga scaling. How do you scale a business from one person. There are people who are selfish and they work alone, they don't make good money.
Yeah.
They don't make good money. If you want to make good money, get people. Management, I learned in KCA University that management is getting things done through others. That's what management is. You have something to do, get good people to help you.
Yeah.
Manage them, because that's also a skill. If you manage them properly, you will scale. So I got, I went to, there's a page in Facebook inaitwa Awesome Transcribers in Kenya. You get all the insights about transcription hapo. It's for freelancers. Hiyo site iko na like 50,000 followers.
Hey, that's a lot of people.
Like, yeah. All the online people wako kwa hiyo Awesome Transcribers. So I went there. Na unajua mimi ni mtu.
Na una research tu?
Mimi ni mtu wa mashamra. Nikasema I am hiring.
And at this point umefanya peke yako for how long now?
Nimefanya peke yangu for like 2 months.
Hey, 2 months na bado already unataka kuhire.
I wanted to scale. Na nimeenda hapo na earn 13k.
At this point you're earning 13,000 after many sleepless nights.
Yes.
Okay.
Nimeandika we are hiring. Nisha tafuta jina.
Who is we?
It was myself.
You was
Me, myself and I.
Nisha tafuta jina tunajiita Prose Transcription. Prose. Nimetengeneza kampuni kwa kichwa yangu. So the registered kampuni kwa kichwa. But nimeenda hapo kujichocha, nimesema we are hiring. We are looking for transcribers to join our pool of transcribers.
Our pool.
Iko.
Pool ni mtu mmoja. Na kuna laptop yake tu.
Na ni mimi na laptop hata siwezi afford laptop. Siwezi afford laptop at that time. But I went and I put in there
job
advert. Then watu waka apply. Guys, I did interviews. I started interviewing. I was a boss.
Hey.
I started interviewing guys.
13K ni boss.
I got a lady called Doreen Kanywa. I've never met her, but we've worked.
Oh, till date? Ama mlikuja?
The people I've worked with, I've only met the guys in church. Kuna dem tumefanya na yeye kutoka 2015, aliacha job 2022. Now we have never
7
met.
years.
She lives in Eldoret. She's called Maureen. She did a good job. Nitamtumia hii aone.
Oh wow.
Yes, but we've never met.
That's the beauty of online work.
That's the beauty. We hakuna relationships, hakuna insurance,
No interaction.
hakuna nini. So this lady applied.
Doreen now.
Yeah. Now I have taken risks. So kwa hiyo 13, imagine kwa tunagawana. Like from 13 I grew, I think nilianza ilifika mpaka around 25 Gs. But half of it was mine. So half was hers. I was paying her better than online companies were paying their freelancers.
Na uko peke yako.
Nilikuwa napata pesa kidogo kumliko. When you get into business,
I don't know who can do that right now.
Let me tell you why businesses fail. I can't claim to be an authority in this industry.
Yeah.
But I can just give experience yenye mimi nimepitia. If you get into business with a desire of being rich, utafunga.
Yeah.
Businesses don't make you rich. Get into business, they can make you rich. Get into business with the mindset of creating value, changing the society. Unataka ku create value. So I was earning less than the person I had employed. Na nilikuwa najua, even ndio nilikuwa najiambia, if myself and this lady tunaweza leta 25 Gs. If we are 10, let's say if you multiply that by 10, that is 250 Gs.
Yeah.
So nilikuwa nasema it's for the future. When you're starting a business, business itakukula ukianza.
True.
Wanasemanga many small businesses close within 5 years. They close down. Ukiangalia actually hata 3 years inakuanga stretch for most of our businesses.
But ukishafika the 6th year mark,
au ukipita 5 years uta succeed. It means you're doing the right things.
There's something you're doing right.
Yes, for small businesses. And that's why I'm telling you, I don't fear startups. Nimeanzisha 2 businesses from ground. Na unaona zikiscale. But again, watu wengine pia huanzisha business na anakula from the business. You die very quickly. So Kama naonanga watu wanauliza kama niko na 50,000 what business can I do that will make me 100,000? My friend, don't go there. If that is the mentality, usiende utaoga hiyo 50.
True. Kula hiyo 50.
A business ukianza ipatie kama 6 months kwanza ya kukukula properly.
Utashinda umerudi kwa mfuko, yeah.
Out of pocket. Then ianze ku break even, sasa inalipa rent na hakuna
na
kitu.
Mse wa job.
The entrepreneur is the last to get paid.
True.
If you are the first to get paid, that business is going down. Believe you me. So, huyo dem alikuwa na earn more than myself. Na mimi sasa nikaanza kujirelieve from transcribing. Sasa yeye ndio transcriber. Tunagawana hiyo pesa. So, I'm doing less but I'm still earning. Una get your tactic?
There was something like that. You see ile make the people do the work and then receive the award.
You get the credit.
Yes.
It is the leader who gets the credit. If this country succeeds, it's our president who gets the credit.
Tuna communicate. Okay.
You see why I wrote the book?
Yeah.
And those laws apply. So udema akakuwa yeye anafanya, nikaanza kuwa a bit free because I was concentrating on Bible study in church.
Okay.
I was into discipleship and Bible study a lot in church. Nika get another person, another lady.
Another second.
I got a gentleman akakam alikuwa. I have had a bad experience with working with guys, especially in transcription. They don't do well. Sijui ni mara mingi wanachoka haraka. Ladies are very good with office admin work. So nika employ another guy, tukakosana, another guy, mpaka ikafika time nikasema sitawahi work na guys.
I'm done.
Like that lady naitwa nasahau jina yake tena. Maureen tumework na yeye for a long time. So nika get another person. I think so Maureen was the third one.
Doreen was the first one, and then another one.
And then Maureen.
So
Maureen akakam, so niko na transcribers wawili. So mine is to look for work. So tukaanza ku scale what is coming in and they are benefiting.
You're dividing it now by 3.
I got to a point by the time we were getting to 2020 I had employed 15 people.
What?
Yeah.
And ulianza your pros
alianza we are hiring.
So ilikuwa what year?
That was around, I can't remember the years vizuri, but I think around 2013 there.
Okay.
Around 2013.
Okay. Hey, okay. So by the time unafika 2022, 15 people.
Yes, and it was a good business. It was a very good business because I became top rated. Like nilikuwa nasema there is no substitute for hard work. You must hard work. You must do the grind. You must work hard. You must hard work. You must work hard. And you must give value. Kama haupatiani value, kuna wase wengine unampatia job, ana do shortcuts. Mse ana take a shortcut. Anaenda na kubaia substandard. For me, my client,
substandard work.
My client comes first. I used to tell myself, we will be like a drug. This was the statement I used to tell our guys. We will be like that addictive drug to our clients.
Yeah.
Like akishika services zetu hivi
hachi
this is substandard.
Anakwama nayo.
Tulikuwa at that time I had a transcriber. I was the proofreader. Kazi yangu ilikuwa inapitiwa, unaipitia na unaileta kwangu, unaifanya na ipitia. Alafu na submit kwa client. By the time inafika kwa client
ni kazi safi.
If you look at my reviews, ukienda I have hizo 5-star rating.
It's public.
Yeah, it's public. You can go if you go to Upwork and after to Silas Otieno.
Check.
You'll get that profile. And I had 5-star feedback reviews. Now the better the feedback, the more work you get.
Yeah, and also clients, I can imagine they're referring you to other people.
Yeah, we got very busy. Ilifika ikakuwa career. Ilifika ikakuwa I'm not getting employed. This is what I'm going to do. I got employed because of passion. Not because of salary.
Si kitu ulikuwa na it was not a necessity for you.
As a matter of fact, my employment in church could not even come anywhere near what I was getting.
Wow.
Yeah. nowhere near.
That's public.
So wasa walikuwa wananiangalia wanaona msi anashindanga na masuti mpya. Kwani unatoa
kwani wanalipwa how much?
Kama yangu.
Kama hiyo
kama hiyo yako.
Nakwambia Larry anajisikia sana na suti yake leo. Ako smart. Na kwa comments ni mumsho ako smart. Otherwise you'll have to break a boy.
Mara kwanza sijaiva suti.
Ujaiva suti.
Hongera match.
Hongera baba.
Thank you.
Aya, so as your what's the most amount of money a client has ever paid you?
We KRA. Taxman.
Mwagi wa KRA.
Kitambo wangu ni tena.
Hiyo ni kitambo. By the way,
wataangalia returns za hiyo year. Wataangalia research returns za hiyo year. Na alifile nil.
Siko file. Nilikuwa nalipa tax.
He's an honest man. And he was also employed at the time.
Tuseme good money.
Very good ethical. Money.
Let me just say, I will not even say how much, but let me say better than a senior manager of a big company. No, not of a middle level company, not a big company.
Najaribu kuimagine
senior managers
ina kaje.
So I've told you najua
unaogelea.
So I told you najua
ulikuwa maftani?
Wana earn vizuri from online work.
Ulikuwa maftani.
So usiwekwe pressure na hizi stories za so and so bought sijui nini for the girlfriend. Guys taking photos with money, that's uncouth behavior.
That is actually very fake.
Yeah.
That's
fake life. Hiyo ni fake life.
Ukichunguza hizo pesa zinakuanga fake.
No, say wa fake it till you make it.
Wachana na maneno ya fake it, just be good. Una fake nini? If you are good, you don't have to fake anything. If you are good at what you do, you don't have to fake anything. And everyone has a journey. I'm telling you, the beauty of coming from ground is that journey. When you look back, you see the faithfulness of God. You see that our God will supply our needs like the way he says in his word. You see faithfulness, your God, based on your journey is important. You learn lessons about money. Like your time, those online work. Nilikuwa mjinga in how to spend money. I was excited. Right now I wouldn't spend like that, but it was good money. It was good money.
Niulize swali yangu imeevaporate. My goodness.
Kulikuwa na dry spells chani ukifikirianga.
Zilikuwa nyingi. Si ndio nakwambia it's not for the faint. Online work is not for the faint hearted. Kama wewe ni mjamaa wa ku give up, I will tell you to give up now. Don't try. Don't try because inahitaji your time. Kama wewe ni mtu unapenda kuzurura, unapenda happy nyingi, wachana online work. Kama wewe unataka ku get rich quickly, enda ukuwa mwizi, achana online work. Because wale watu wana get rich quickly ndio ni watu wanafanya crime, watu wanafanya illegal business, watu wanafanya drugs, au ndio wana get rich quickly. But God has not designed us to be like that. From the fall, creation, Bible inasema creation groans for or longs for the Messiah. Long for redemption. Like as after the fall, one of the curses was that the ground will produce thorns. Like you have from your sweat, God aliambia Adam, from the sweat of your brow you shall eat. So that sweat, hiyo ndio the beauty ya working. Beauty ya working ni hiyo kukaa kwa traffic. Haujisikii kwenda job but you have to. You get a lot of lessons. You get a lot of discipline. Unajua the importance of money. Money that you've genuinely made, you will not waste.
True.
You will not waste money that you've genuinely made. Hizi pesa zenye watu wana flashing around, they've not made it. That's how to tell if someone is making genuine money. How they live. Do you see how billionaires live? Have you ever seen billionaires? Yes, they can afford those things that are expensive, but have you ever seen them behave like the way our young people behave? Because money has discipline.
Ndio maana ile 2500 ilim nice.
Ile pesa una earn from the sweat of your hands, of your brow, sorry. Ni kitu hauwezi waste. That's why I tell our young people, wachana vitu za wazazi. Vitu za mzazi si zako. Na ukipatiwa, some people even pray for their parents to die.
True.
So that they get those things. Na
We've heard
ukipatiwa,
of so many cases of people even killing
do you know within 3 years wanakuwaga broke?
Squandered.
Let me tell you, wale waseushinda jackpots. Wale waseushinda
He's very vocal about
Tunataka
betting.
kusikia story.
Yes, those guys who win jackpots or these things. Where do they go? Do you know they get broke after years?
Because they go back to betting.
They waste that money. Wana wastingi. Pesa uja earn, hautaitumia na discipline.
So how were you able to maintain your very simple lifestyle in as much as you were earning a lot of money? Because you said you also had other jobs. You took a step back, ume-employ wase. You took a step back to focus on now your career per se. So how were you able to maintain that lifestyle? Una earn mshahara, Upwork pia inaingiza pesa kiplani.
Okay, just be simple in how you live. Don't be too showy. Though wase usema mimi ni mshowy, but don't be too showy.
Wase usema.
Uko na simu ngapi?
Hizo zote ni zake. Hizo zote ni zake.
Hata hakuna simu zetu hapa.
Kuna hata yenye record bado ni yake.
Let me tell you. Hizi ni vitu za dunia.
Ni vitu
za dunia.
Lakini ni wase usema.
Wase usema. Yeah,
Nwangi
hafanyangi na vitu.
Hata sasa hizi ni sisi tunasema.
Tumesema jina humble.
Hata sasa hizi ni sisi tunasema.
So you are very simple.
Be simple in your living. Simplicity means you will stay longer. Those guys, when we were growing up, there used to be socialites and celebrities. Right now hawako. And I'm telling you, ukienda tu Instagram hivi uangalie behavior za mtu, you can predict. Just give them a maximum of 5 years. Hawa se watakuwa. And you know, wanaendaga wanasota, wanadisappear. Money has certain disciplines. Kuna Kikuyu saying, zamanga pesa ioneshe jua.
True.
You don't be money has a certain discipline. Money goes where there is value. Money goes where it is respected. You don't respect money, it won't respect you. Money has discipline. I've come to learn that the hard way because I've also lost money from foolish behaviors.
Yeah.
So nili decide kukua simple. Again, I was employed. You cannot be flashy in your employment. Unaenda hapo unaanza kuonesha.
So you're saying hata hii Upwork ilikuwa inakulipa more than your salary?
Way more. You can't even compare.
Na mbona ulikuwa unafanya kazi huko?
No, that is where passion now comes in. That is now passion.
Yeah.
That is now where passion comes in. It was ministry. I loved it. It was something I would do even without the money. So that was passion. And then nilikuwa nimeenda shule nimesomea about it. I went at some point I went back to school for 4 years. Nikasomea. So it was passion. But the online work was better. Those guys who want to work and succeed online, online work is work. I know our parents think that their sons or daughters are only working if they are in an office. Maofisi hazilipi. Ama ile pesa inalipa. You see you have a pay slip of 80,000 by the time inakam net pay. Uko na 50. Ebu imagine if you're earning 30 bila deduction. Ukitolewa hizo deductions uko na 22k or 20,000.
True. That's very true.
We have people who wanasemanga a job is the drug your employer gives you for you to forget your dreams.
True.
Yeah.
I've seen
Which
that
is
before.
very true.
I have seen that before.
Yeah. There are people who are paid just enough to survive. Just enough to survive.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 8 to 5.
And 8 to 5.
Hata si 5, unakutana ni 6 na ni 9.
Desire kwenda wase wengine upia huko na mentality mbaya ya kusema that I'll go be an entrepreneur then I'll be free. It is harder.
It's also work.
If you want to be free, don't become an entrepreneur. If you like your bed and sleeping, don't become an entrepreneur. Hiyo ni sleepless nights. That's worse than employment. Like it's more comfortable to be employed than to be an entrepreneur.
Okay. Another question before we get to AI, the emergence of AI. Tunajua hiyo ilikuja ikasambaratisha kila kitu. Ulisema ushaioshwa do. Na this time unalipa wasi. How did that happen?
One day, when you're filling your information, credit card information, I want to tell guys, even in that Upwork, there are a lot of scammers. Kuna watu wametoroka na do zangu.
Hawalipi?
Unafanya job, Analipa alafu ana dispute. You see an account like Upwork, they say the customer is king. So they will wataegemea sana side ya the client than you, because you're bringing money but the client ndiye anaekelea hiyo do. So if a client raises a dispute against your work, hata kama it was good work, unarushwa hiyo do.
Ana dispute kwa hii window ya 5 days yenye ulikuwa unasema.
Anasema ukufanya kazi poa ama ukudeliver. Now you go to a dispute, but the natural inclination ya those companies, they will side with the client, not the freelancer.
Wow.
You're at a disadvantage. So ukieka credit card information yako, you see the cards, the bank cards, these numbers ziko hapa mbele, please, pesa yako utaoshwa na hizo number peke yake. Guys think that ni ile ya nyuma peke ndio unaweza.
CVI.
If you give that number, anyone can get your money
without your pin.
Without your pin, without nothing, my friend. One day nilikuwa kwa bed sometime, nimedoze tu hivi nikaona titit, hiyo ni message. Nikaangalia, confirm you have withdrawn this amount of dollars from your account. Nili usingizi iliishia hapo. Like somebody just went and took my information. Be very careful about the sites that you fill your information. Usiende kupeleka information, especially credit card information. Usiende kuweka credit card information nyingi kwa internet. Utaoshwa vizuri. Tuko na Yahoo Boys. Unajua Yahoo Boys?
Yeah, we've heard of them.
Hao wanatuoneshanga mabling huku na kila kitu.
Hey, we've heard of them.
Jamaa hakuna kitu anafanya na ni millionaire. Wanafanya hiyo kazi ya kuosha.
Mzungu analia mahali.
Watu
wanafanya hiyo kazi. Don't share your information.
So ulioshwa do. And at this time you are employing people. How did you uliwaliva aje?
Nilikuwa na hard time.
Wanakutegemea. Kuna watu wako uncle please.
Nilikuwa na hard time. Mimi nimeitwa mpaka kuna time wase walifikiria mimi ni scammer.
At this time ukioshwa do ulikuwa na wase wangapi unalipa?
Nilikuwa nalipa wase 10. Na actually
I can imagine that's a lot of money.
Nilikuwa pesa ya kulipa
na dead end kama hiyo.
Niliwaongelesha tu nikawaambia
hivi ndio kuko
nimesanyiwa do. Of course not because we've never met. Only the people who believe me ni hao ladies wenye tuli work nao akina Maureen.
Wale jua
alikuwa for a long time na nimekuwa nikiwa get ya do yao.
Uliconvince wase aje yenyewe for real.
Niliwaambia kweli. Like just speak the truth. Waambie this is what has happened. Ukianza ku dodge masimu, that I see many people do that. Guys mistrust.
Be upfront.
Pick the phone. Tell them what has happened. Let them, they will understand if they have ever lost money, or if they don't understand they will lose money and
they will understand. They will understand kidogo ni ngumu, but itabidi tu. So did you pay them eventually?
Yes, eventually.
Ulirudi kwa mfuko? Walipa ama
ulirudi kwa mfuko, and then that time I was not very big in savings. Nilikuwa in a bad position.
Flamboyant business.
I was a flamboyant businessman.
So savings for who? For what?
Sikuwa na savings, sikuwa na hizo vitu zingine, but I managed to pay. And that is where I learned the lessons za saving.
Money.
And na COVID, when COVID came, COVID ndio ilifundisha watu kumbe online work is work. That's where companies like Zoom zili blow up. Guys nowadays online meetings,
everyone
things, yeah.
True. You don't have to travel.
COVID ilitupata tukiwa in that business.
Like we've been here.
In that business.
Sit down, take a seat.
Now jobs zili spike. Online jobs spiked during COVID. So guys who are doing freelancing during COVID were.
Ndo ulikuwa unasema 2020 COVID was your best. Was your good year. You made some cash. Yeah. You made some good cash.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to say, wase upenda kuonesha joy. Me am against showing ya flamboyance.
Opulence. They say opulence. Scuba watches the 70,000.
God utupatia so that we can man's chief end is to glorify God. Yeah. And God provides for us so that we can add value, so that we can be a blessing to other people.
Yeah.
So people who, if you want the secret of actually getting money, which I've seen, is be a giver. Be a giver. I'm not saying giver ni ile ya 310 nitumie 310, no. I'm saying be a person who gives. God always supplies.
Charity nini.
If you give, yes. So online work ilikuwa was a good thing.
And to say this, nimesikia atuje get into details about your work in online, but there's a story you've always given us, for us who've been able to sit down and listen to you talking about finances, because it's something you're also very, very passionate about, because unasemanga online work, you've even said it here again, you made the most money, but you cannot account for it. Na saizi unasemanga you derived a lot of financial lessons from there, and I think inaweza kuwa topic fiti sana ya kukuja kuongelelea juu I can say I am one person who was inspired na alinifanya nifungue account fulani, so money market and it's not a decision that I regret, because inakupatianga discipline fulani inakupatianga discipline fulani mzuri sana. Aya, AI, let's talk about AI.
Even before that,
okay,
sasa umesema ukikuwa big on savings at a young age hivyo, what was your main expenditure on?
Gadgets.
Raha.
Swim was a BTL.
Luku. Si mnakumbuka wale wase tulikuwa nao, tulikuwa tunaenda swimming, tulikuwa tunaenda ma road trips.
Ile gari yake kila saa ilikuwa tu full tank.
Kale kavinye.
Nilikuwa naamka asubuhi hivi, napigia beste yangu, kidogo tuko Nyeri. kidogo tuna drive, tunasema acha tufike hapa hivi Naivasha. Tunakimbia Naivasha, tunakula kanyama choma hapo. Alafu kidogo tuko Nakuru. Kidogo tuko Eldoret.
Kidogo nimepelekwa Karoti Girls.
By that tuliona nawe Karoti Girls.
Limited, I'm been a beneficiary. Nimekula.
Na zile ma fellowship tulikuwa tunakulanga nyama Sunday, pork.
On my bill.
Yes, on my bill.
Crate mzima on my bill.
Ilikuwa tabia mbaya mazee. I would never do that again.
Iko nini?
But I made most of the connections and friendships and relationships then.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. So usikose kupeleka wase lunch.
Peleka watu lunch but in moderation.
Peleka wase lunch.
Sivyo ulikuwa unafanya.
Kila weekend bwana. Kila siku. By then mimi nilikuwa napatana na Silas. It's weekday. Macho zake ni red juu ya kuswim. Yeye na mtu mwingine hapo I think anajijua. Yes.
Tulizunguka.
Unapatana nao nywele tu ziko shaggy, ati tumetoka swimo Thika Road. Nani anaenda swimming Juja City Mall?
Alikam West akanipiga, akaniambia Larry tuoshe gari.
Twende tuoshe.
Sasa sikia tumeenda Kaosh hapo bypass. Kandio Kaosh kuna garage yenye inauza mataya. Big hivi. Kaina kaulizia bei. I think it was on a Thursday. After Sunday amekam church. Gari kuna mataya.
No. Silas.
Ameambiwa 100 G's. Sasa kwangu mimi naona jamaa hata baizi tayari ama ni kumpima tu small talk.
You don't know me.
Sunday amekuja kapaka hapo mbele.
Uko na zile tayari
uliona hivi.
Mimi unijui mimi.
Hizo behaviors hizi.
Hizi sai. You know better. Tumekula fish na umse. Kwa ile mall fulani inakuanga tu ghost.
Like unaona hizi ma social place mimi nilikuwa naenda.
Unazijua zote.
Mpaka karibu niingie golf.
By the way, ungeingia golf. Ungekuwa na skill ya golf.
From Githurai to golf.
From grass to grace.
Jehovah.
So hizi bado unafanyanga hiyo job ya transcription?
Is your account? Kuna kitu inaitwa artificial intelligence.
That's where we want to get in.
Artificial intelligence ilinifanya ile kitu, iliniita meeting kwenye mkurugenzi na
come here my son.
Kaniambia touch your toes. Unaona ile unachapa unaambia ukiguza tunarudia. Ikanitandika properly.
Ukaguza.
AI imetuma wase wengi home.
When did job ilianza? 2020 was your best. When did AI start becoming a menace to this
when
job?
did this become the
2022
obsolescence of work?
Kuna terms.
I think towards the end of 2021 tukiingia 2022 ndio AI ilikuja ikatoa wase because kulikuwa na hizo predictions. Guys who work online, you must keep tabs with the current trends. Because you can't compete with this. Unakumbuka nikitumia ile jina behemoth. You can't compete with some certain kuanza compete na Google. You can't compete. Say wako place ingine, they will crush you.
Yeah.
You choose your opponents wisely.
Yeah.
So AI ilikama wase walikuwa nasema hii artificial intelligence itatoa wase kwa job. We ignored it.
Joke.
Right now there are sites that transcribe whatever we are speaking. You can take it put it in a site na ikutolea transcript.
Yeah.
You just need a little bit of editing.
Yeah.
So the transcribers who transcribe from ground to uko juu walitolewa kwa market.
So even though pros transcribers ilianguka, ulichange jina?
No, pros transcribers ziko nita-register siku ingine.
Really?
As something else maybe.
Okay.
Just for the sake of it.
So tunaita nini publishing for the sake of privacy.
Yeah.
Name
Publishing. Oh yeah.
Same. That's what I
get. Sikuwa nimeget. Aya, so AI ilikuja kasabaratisha kila kitu.
Yeah, AI is, I'm telling everyone who wants to work online, hata when ni photographer, when ni writer, when ni nani, learn AI. Like pay for these courses. Kuna sites kama Coursera, kuna site kama nimesahau jina zake, but kuna sites zenye zinapatiana online trainings, courses on AI. I actually went to study
Even
AI
like
because ile kichapo AI ile netandika, ile touch your toes, ilibidi niseme if you can't beat them join them. Nime sign up. Sahi niko na one certificate ya AI inaitwa Google Essentials. I'm becoming an expert in AI. Naendelea hiyo kufanya hizo online courses just to keep up. So the guys that are going to succeed online right now must be very proficient in AI. Must be able to do so many things with AI. Hapo ndio utaweza kusave.
But saizi ufanye your job. Your account ulisare kidogo.
Yeah, it's there. Sometimes I get jobs.
Oh, you still do?
I'm top rated.
But ulikuwa na multiple accounts ama ni hiyo moja tu?
Moja.
Okay.
One problem yenye tumepata as Kenyans by the way before we even malizana na historia AI. Buying of accounts. Kenyans wamekuwa.
By the way, I said you'd talk about why Kenyans were blacklisted or something.
Kenyans, Nigerians, Indians, Filipinos wanakuwaga blacklisted because of bad behaviors. I've told you about awesome transcribers in Kenya. The Facebook page, you can check it out. It's a good one.
Yeah.
These companies like Upwork, Go Transcript, Speechpad, wako na agents wenye wamejoin hizo platforms.
Okay.
So they see guys selling, I am selling my Speechpad account for this amount. Inbox if interested. So you see the way the guys say that. Na watu wa Speechpad wako hapo.
DM for price.
Watu wa Go Transcript wako hapo. Ilifika tu time Kenya ikakuwa blacklisted. Like it's very difficult unless you're dealing with VPNs. Unakuta many sites as the employee Kenyans.
True.
Because of that bad behavior. Get your account working. Why would you go and buy an account? Yeah?
Just scale it up yourself.
Shortcut.
Watu wanaogopa hii grind ya kuanza chini.
Instant
anza uko down.
Gratification.
Give yourself years. You will learn lessons. You will learn so many things that will be very beneficial to you. Usitumie shortcuts. There are guys who buy accounts for as high as $1 million. Like you see, my Upwork account its value is very high because it's top rated. You can easily score jobs with it. I just don't do it because squeezy because of my many hats.
Yeah,
but it is an easy account to score a job. It has credibility. It has very great
you
reviews.
wouldn't sell it.
Yeah, so guys would go and sell such accounts.
Always user.
Hata nikikuzia utafungiwa after some time.
Oh.
You if you can't match the quality of job.
Yeah, of
how
course.
would you even the client will notice that see you
this is Silas.
Okay. Nowadays Upwork are very strict. They even ask you to take a photo of yourself with the latest newspaper or with your ID holding it. Sometimes they give you a call just to see that you're the one who. So imagine you've bought an account from someone alafu ifike time ya verify. They do that random checks to verify that the people are actually themselves. Yeah.
I wish we were able to talk about the different people you've worked with, especially is a story tumeziongelelea behind the scenes, but because of NDAs we really can't get into that information, but it's interesting.
Like, just ask, let me see if I can.
Ile ya Pasaris.
To see.
Yeah, exactly. You see, so
hiyo kwanza naweza ekelewa hiyo nilisign NDA ingine strict.
Okay. What is the most interesting job you've gotten? Ukia ku transcribe. Let me ask
cases.
It in that one. Yeah.
Court cases are my best. Like kuna moja, there's a Zimbabwean alipatikana na drugs na customs.
In the US.
akiingia Canada. So alikuwa nahojiwa, like we used to transcribe court cases. So like ukienda court, every court case has transcripts. I used to be the guy doing that. So I learned a lot of legal jargon from that. Man, nilikuwa nasikiza hizi kesi. Sometimes you even give a verdict yourself. Usako guilty. It's like you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting job. You will learn a lot of things from diverse platforms, diverse industries. Like court cases were my best, especially so drug related, when guys were nabbed, thugs. Mse anahojiwa anaulizwa maswali. Like I used to even see how people are questioned. Hapo ndio corporate power place ilitoka, from easy experiences. Unakuta mse anaulizwa, like for example, I saw one thing about investigators. Unaweza kaa kwa room, somebody can ask you one question 3 times, but in 3 different ways. Na hautakuwa conscious. Like for example, I can come and ask you, how old are you? You say I am 21. After several other questions I ask you, when were you born? It's the same question. But you don't know. So maybe if you were lying, utanipatia the exact date of your birth. Nijue umenidanganya. Alafu nikuja niulize, by the way, when did you clear high school? Those are questions that can really tell how old you are. Hata kama umerepeat mara ngapi, plus or minus some. So that's what I saw how investigators do. I have transcribed sermons which were very inspiring. I have transcribed conferences. I have done, kuna madam flani alikuwa anafanya a vlog. I've transcribed for her. There's another one who even came to Kenya. We were to meet. I was to meet my client for the first time. But hiyo time something happened and we couldn't meet. So you learn a lot from transcription.
Interesting.
Hata mimi like sai na learn like hiki tu iko so wide. Najua ukiambiwa story ya online una think tu ni kufanyia wazungu homework. Like there's nothing much, just academic writing. Mpaka court cases, that's so interesting.
No, that's transcription.
Online work has a lot. Kuna writers, kuna transcribers, kuna web developers, kuna security, kuna finance, kuna data analysis, kuna everything that you see can be done remotely. Nowadays, even in Kenya, there are companies that people are working from home. Squeezy ndio COVID ilitufundisha that you don't need office.
You don't really need to.
So you will learn a lot. If you want to learn a lot about this life, you learn a lot.
And it's interesting kupata mse haja keep any information apart from zenye amepata NDA. And it's so enlightening. Unaweza advice mse afanye online work sai?
Kabisa.
Even with AI, bora umejua tu kuihack.
Bora umelearn AI na ukaijua vizuri, you'll make money. I can tell you what our president is saying about online work is true. It's only that kuna vitu
There's
nyingi,
a lot of politics.
Na kuna a lot of laziness ya watu. But if I was to choose between online work and employment, I'd go to online work. Because you work in your own terms. We strive for financial freedom. Financial freedom is when you see what we were doing hiyo kuenda mapok, hiyo umeamka leo uko LD and you have no agenda there. That's freedom. I tasted that freedom.
You are not a slave to anyone.
You're not a slave to anyone, and actually you employ people. That's when you learn these things. So I would tell anyone to go. Whatever skill you're doing, ipeleke online. Even my book, Corporate Power Place, iko online. In every book selling platform, name it, the book is there.
What about the frequency of work online? Okay, advice msee about kuingia frequency of work, kama atakuwa anachapa one day, anapiga dry spell 5 days, anapata job ingine.
Actually, uta struggle. Hiyo ndio kitu nataka kuambia, si easy. Beautiful things are not easy. If it is easy, it's not valuable. Valuable things are difficult to get, but you have to be more difficult than your situation. You have to be tougher than the situation you're facing. If you're tougher and resilient, you don't stop. When I start something, I don't stop. I'm telling you, I would go. I will not behave foolishly, but I will not stop. Me, niki believe in something, I must succeed in it. So that's what you tell yourself. Kuna times utakosa job. Kuna times tulikuwa hadi unakuwa scared nitapata wapi kazi. But one day you get a job $1,500. One day you get a job $2,000, you see. But si rahisi. And then there is no substitute for quality work. Imagine kuna msee wanapatiwa yani article writer, because article is perfectly legal.
Yeah.
You're an article writer. Alafu unaenda una Google generate, unachukua una plagiarize, unaenda unatumia client. You think this client is foolish? Hizi angalia plagiarism. Kuna software za kuangalia plagiarism.
Yeah.
So unakuta msee anatumia hizo shortcuts. So don't use shortcuts. Tumia the long route. Yeah.
It's safer.
It's safer.
And yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to our viewers for watching this episode 4. We're hoping to see you and be with you again in the next episode, episode 5. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Follow us on our Instagram page, Beyond the Pulpit _Kenya, on TikTok at BTP Kenya, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Songa Play. Subscribe. All those views that we have, please, mkizi translate to kwa the number of subscribers, we will appreciate. Again, it costs absolutely nothing. Thank you. It's always a privilege to share these stories on this platform, and we look forward to getting a lot of you right here. So until we meet again in the next episode, goodbye. Have a lovely week and stay safe. Be blessed.